Welcome to Drive Time, your go-to destination for the latest in high-performance machines, automotive deep dives, and the adrenaline-fueled world of speed. In today's episode, we're exploring the return, and possibly the farewell, of one of the most legendary hypersport motorcycles ever built, the 2025 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-14R. A bike that has stirred passion, dominated drag strips, and stood tall against time. The 2025 model may just be the final evolution of this monster, and today, we're taking you through every curve, contour, and combustion of this mechanical masterpiece. Design. For 2025, Kawasaki hasn't reinvented the ZX-14R visually, but they have fine-tuned its aesthetics to reflect its potential finality. The bodywork remains aggressive and aerodynamic, but subtle updates include reshaped fairings for improved wind deflection, sleeker integrated turn signals, and an updated LED headlight system that gives it a more modern scowl. Color options include a stunning metallic Dior black and a deep candy lime green, paying tribute to Kawasaki's racing heritage. The frame and swing arm maintain their robust construction, capable of handling the bike's monstrous power output without flexing under pressure. Engine and performance. The 2025 Ninja ZX is the same colossal 1,441 cubic centimeters inline-four engine, liquid-cooled and engineered to deliver over 200 horsepower. While the power figures are largely unchanged from the previous generation, Kawasaki has focused on refining throttle response and torque delivery. The result? A smoother yet even more explosive ride. Kawasaki has implemented a revised ECU tune and improved air intake efficiency, giving the bike better mid-range punch and slightly improved fuel efficiency. Acceleration remains breathtaking. The ZX-14R rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 2.5 seconds, with a quarter-mile time under 10 seconds, still putting many superbikes, and most cars, to shame. The legacy of the ZX-14R. Before we break down the specs and updates for 2025, let's rewind. The Ninja ZX-14R was first launched in 2006 as Kawasaki's answer to the speed wars of the early 2000s. With the Suzuki Hayabusa breathing fire, Kawasaki needed something faster, stronger, and meaner. Enter the ZX-14R, a motorcycle that combined brutal straight-line performance with surprisingly refined road manners. Over the years, the ZX-14R evolved with increased displacement, electronic rider aids, and sharper design, but the core DNA remained the same, a hyperbike built for relentless power delivery. Its place in motorcycle lore is etched in bold lettering, and the 2025 edition aims to seal that legacy. Electronics and rider aids. Kawasaki has always walked the line between raw performance and rider control with the ZX-14R. In 2025, that balance continues with a suite of refined electronics. Standard features include multi-level traction control, KTRC, power mode selection, full and low, ABS with intelligent cornering sensitivity, launch control system. Though it lacks the TFT displays of some newer models, the analog digital instrument cluster continues to appeal to purists. It's simple, functional, and informative. Kawasaki's decision to stick with this format is a nod to the ZX-14R's identity, less about frills, more about thrills. Comfort and touring ability. Unlike many supersport bikes that trade comfort for track day aggression, the Ninja ZX-14R offers a more relaxed riding posture. The seat is wide and cushioned, the handlebars are higher than a typical superbike, and the windscreen provides decent protection for high-speed cruising. The 2025 model even adds a bit more padding and slightly revised ergonomics to enhance long-distance comfort. Whether you're dominating drag strips or riding cross-country, the ZX-14R remains one of the few hypersport machines you could ride all day without feeling like you've gone 12 rounds in a boxing ring. Braking and suspension, full control at warp speed. With such immense speed, stopping power is crucial. Kawasaki equips the 2025 ZX-14R with dual 310mm Brembo front discs and a 250mm rear disc, delivering solid, predictable braking force. ABS is standard, with a refined control unit that adapts well to varying road surfaces. The suspension is handled by an inverted 43mm front fork with adjustable preload, compression, and rebound damping, while the rear uses a bottom-link unitrack shock with similar adjustability. Whether you're carving through mountain roads or sprinting down a straight, the suspension keeps the ride composed and confidence-inspiring. Emissions, regulations. Now here's the tough truth. The 2025 ZX-14R may be the last of its kind. As global emissions regulations tighten, especially in markets like Europe and North America, high-displacement, high-emission bikes like the ZX-14R are increasingly hard to justify. Kawasaki has not confirmed plans to discontinue the line after 2025, but many signs point in that direction. There's a feeling of finality in this edition. It's not a revolution, but a respectful, powerful send-off. For collectors and enthusiasts, the 2025 model might be the last chance to own a piece of this dying breed. Pricing and competition. The 2025 Ninja ZX-14R comes in at around $16,000, making it a solid value given its performance. Competitors like the Suzuki Hayabusa offer similar specs and comfort, but the ZX-14R holds a unique charm with its rawer, less filtered experience. If you're looking for one of the last great analog-style hypersport motorcycles, with modern safety tech but an old-school soul, the ZX-14R delivers in full. Conclusion. To wrap things up, the 2025 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-14R may be more than just another update. It could be the final chapter in a legendary saga. It doesn't chase trends. It doesn't bow to modern minimalism or electronic overload. It's a bike that stays true to what it's always been, a high-speed monster that thrills in a straight line, surprises in corners, and refuses to be forgotten. So whether you're a longtime ZX-14R fan or someone eyeing a final hurrah before these beasts disappear, the 2025 model deserves a serious look. Thanks for joining us today on Drive Time. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe for more high-octane content, and tell us in the comments, will you be riding into the future with the ZX-14R, or is this a goodbye to an old friend? Until next time, ride safe and ride fast.